let's come on down to the ground today and do a little opening for our hips and our legs. You might want a little pillow underneath your head, like I have here, because we're going to open up into the back line of the body, and sometimes that pulls up into the back of the neck. Go ahead and hold on to the back of your right thigh and press your thigh into your hands and your hands into your thigh. Thigh into your hands, hands into your thigh. If your arms are shorter than the length of your torso, this might be a little difficult to do. So just do your best trying to even out the hips and feel some space between your hips and your ribs. On your exhale, lift that right foot on, up, and then bend it again. Relax the lower leg, but keep pressing your thigh into your hands and your hands into your thigh as you lift the leg and then lower. Feeling this stability in your hips, in your pelvis, and the stability in your waist, between your pelvis and your rib cage. Lifting the foot, you can lift through the heel a little bit more. That's going to open up that back line on the right side. We'll do one more. Let this feel like a nice stretch to the back, and then lifting the foot, holding it and circling your ankle. Ooh, get into all those nooks and crannies in the foot and the lower leg. Circle the other direction. Now release the leg. Press up through the heel. Try to straighten the leg as soon as you can and bring it down nice and slowly, recruiting the deep core line of your body to lower that leg. Don't change the structure in your low back. Recruit the muscles in the deep front core until the leg drops all the way down. Lift your left arm up toward the ceiling, shoulder blade on your back. Bring your left arm toward your ear. If this bothers your left shoulder, drape the forearm over your forehead. We're going to lift the left shoulder away from the right hip. Firm up that right hip. Neutralize it. Don't let it roll out. Flex your ankle. And let's take some nice deep breaths here, creating space between the right hip and the left shoulder, between the left side of your rib cage and your right leg. You can circle that left wrist if you want. One more deep breath, finding space, space, space between left shoulder, right hip, and then slide those back in. Good. Let's go ahead and hold the back of the left thigh. Hands into thigh, thigh into hands as you isometrically press. See if you can feel into that stability that's happening in your hips and your pelvis and in your waist. Let the lower leg flop. I always want to tighten my left leg. You don't need to do that. You can just press the thigh into hands and hands into thigh. And then let's start moving the leg, lifting up through the heel and then bending. See how this goes for the back of your left leg and maybe all the way up along that left side, all the way up to the neck. Lift through the heel a little bit more and keep your thigh pressing into your hands and your hands into your thigh. The next time you lift that foot on up, circle the ankle. You don't have to be straight at the knee here, you guys. We're just pressing the thigh into the hands and circling at the ankle. Other direction. Let go of the leg. Press up through the heel and straighten at the knee as soon as you can. Begin to lower the leg down slowly, recruiting your deep front core line. No change to the structure in your back. Instead, using the muscles of your core to lower down. When the heel lands, lift your right arm up toward the ceiling, right shoulder blade onto your back. Bring the arm toward your ear or drape your forearm over your forehead. We're going to stretch here and move from the left hip to the right shoulder. So we're creating space in our torso from left hip to right shoulder. Now neutralize your hip. Make sure that it's not rolling out. Flex your ankle. So you're creating some stability here as you reach your right rib cage away from your left hip and leg. You're reaching your right shoulder, maybe even the whole arm, away from your left hip and leg. Try to feel in between the ways, kind of stabilizing as you breathe here. Maybe you want to move your right wrist. Go ahead and slide that left leg in, the right arm down. Let's hug both legs in, draw the forehead up toward your knees, knees toward your forehead. Do that 2 more times. Exhale, curl on up. And 1 more time. That's it for today, guys. Thank you.